Hello everyone. I'm just gonna wait for a few minutes for a few people to potentially log on. Um, like I said, I'm gonna talk about obviously with the coronavirus, and it seems like everything seems like we will be locked in for the next few weeks, or at least 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm going to talk a lot about potential cash flow for your business. I'm just going to focus on that. Obviously, there's a lot of other issues with coronavirus and everything that concern and obviously creates fear for us. But the main reason for us currently doing the Facebook Live today is specifically aimed at small businesses, entrepreneurs, and just giving my few cents on creating value and give you a few ideas regarding cash flow for your business for the weeks coming in, and especially in the next really about 3-4 months, I believe, maybe 5-6 months, going into this fear state and into this state of the coronavirus. So I'm going to very much focus really on cash flow for your business and some ideas of what you can do really very quickly currently to make sure your business is safe, at least limiting the risk and everything around that for your business. I'm sure every entrepreneur around the world, but in South Africa that I'm involved with, are pretty much stressed out about what will happen with their business and what they need to do. So I think to start off, Standard Bank actually, and I spoke to my business bank earlier this morning, just after 8. I phoned him regarding the 3 months bank payment holiday that Standard Bank actually offer currently. They released it, I think it was over the weekend somewhere, and it also sounds like they will influence the other banks to also look into doing the same. I think I already seen and heard that Nedbank will follow them as well. I will only looking at doing a review and using and giving through information that I received from Standard Bank regarding what they will do on their 3-month pay holiday. So who will be able to utilize this payment holiday? It's small business owners with a turnover less than 20 million. So that's very important. Your turnover needs to be less than 20 million for your small business. Hi Gary, how are you? I see you as well. I see your comment at least. And by the way, guys, if you any questions, anything that you want to post and ask me, I'll do my best to answer that, if it's now or later on after this live. But I will definitely answer it as soon as I can and to the best of my ability. And Gary, you're a legend as well, most definitely. Right, so getting back to Standard Bank payment holiday. It's from the 1st of April to the end of June 2020. And again, it's for small business owners with a turnover less than 20 million. And the very important aspect is you have to be compliant coming up to this for all your loan repayments, vehicle asset finance repayments. So you need to be a good paying customer of Standard Bank at this stage. To utilize this. So it's all applicable to asset finance, so it's vehicle finance, equipment finance, those kind of things, and also business loans. So very important, as far as I understand, it's not on overdrafts, and it's also not on bonds in or out of the name of the company. So it potentially the directors, the bond might be in the director's name, and currently it's not influenced and under the umbrella of the payment holiday. So, but if you have any queries, especially with Standard Bank, you can pop me a DM, and I will speak to my business banker and also maybe get you in touch with him as well. I think it's a very stressful time, and we all need to stand together and help each other as far as we can in that regard. So the last thing about that, and I specifically asked my business banker this morning about the credit score, how that will be influenced when we have a payment holiday of about 3 months, and he confirmed because it's extraordinary event, that they won't at all influence or hold that against your credit scoring record going forward for future applications. Again, make sure, don't trust me, don't trust the banker. Find out from Standard Bank if you want to go on a 3 months payment holiday, and if you really need to utilize it, utilize it. If you don't need to utilize it, please don't do that. Obviously, the interest on that 3 months, everything will still be a recurring expense for your asset finance or your business loan, so it won't fall away. And don't see it as a getaway of don't have to pay for 3 months. See it as really the last resort. If your business cash flow wise, if you need to budget and it just won't manage to do the payments, then it's an excellent choice for you to actually utilize, but don't do that just because it's available. Well, that's at least my opinion of that. Thank you for watching. Just a quick reminder to grab your gift pack for entrepreneurs in the link below. It's a gift pack for entrepreneurs to the value of 57,000 Rand, free of charge. All you need to do is activate it. Part of that gift pack for entrepreneurs is a voucher of 3 months for 3 months free accounting services from a company, Dryk Holdings. All you need to do is activate the gift pack voucher in the link below, and we will be in contact with you as soon as you've done that. Thank you for watching, and back to the interview. The second thing that I also do, and it's not applicable to business, but they're also looking at giving a 3 month pay holiday to student loans. So if you have a student loan, and speak to your banker or phone Standard Bank and ask them about that pay holiday as well. The second thing that the government actually came about was to use what they call it an economic response package for small business owners as well. How it exactly works, I'm not sure. The link will open in the next day or two, and I will definitely keep my eye open on that and definitely report back on that as well. I think it seems like they will also give assistance to small business owners, obviously in this time of need. So yeah, keep your eyes open. I will definitely do a follow-up video on that, either on the YouTube channel. You can go to my YouTube channel, Jasper Basson Accounting Tax Habits. There's a variety of accounting, tax and daily habits videos on there, and at this stage really focusing on the coronavirus and just trying to be of value to entrepreneurs out there. And again, we're all in this together, and it's never been a better time to hold hands and really assist each other and giving value to each other in that regard. Right, so that's about it. If there's any questions regarding Standard Bank or the government funding, please, if you have any other information that I don't have, please put it in the comment below. I'd love to read it and love to research it, and definitely use it for future videos. Right, so a few days ago, yeah, Herman, I totally agree with you, and maybe you've missed it a bit earlier as well. I definitely warned everybody, entrepreneurs, something definitely to be the last resort that anybody need to use. We mustn't see it as a holiday, and it's actually a bad word, and I think it's a bad sentence as well, because obviously all the interest will still be there, and it will. I mean, if you go do the calculation only on a 3 months payment holiday and you don't do the payments, that interest do become massive. So valid point, and yeah, I did also warn everybody about that just a bit earlier. But yeah, last resort, something I would definitely also look into as very last resort, but we're not sure exactly to what length this lockdown of the country might be. We're not there yet, it's not confirmed, but I'm very, very sure that President Ramaphosa will definitely put a lockdown, and we need to prepare ourselves very quickly. So getting back to that, I think apart from payment holidays and everything else, entrepreneurs really need to look in. And the biggest worry for entrepreneurs currently, and I've spoken to a number of the entrepreneurs, a number of our clients today, and the biggest concerns is what we will do in the next 3 to 6 months, because that's a crucial time, and everything can be over in an instant. But I think the most of us are sure that it won't happen in a few weeks. It definitely will happen. I mean, we will have issues for the next 3 to 6 months, and the recurring effect or the after effect of this will be massive. So we need to prepare ourselves for at least 2020, for the next year, to cut down our expenses, be prepared to budget, and have the options available of what's out there that we can use. So first of all, I've done a little piece of writing earlier this week. I've also done a video on more about our mindset, our heart set, our health, and our soul set. To steal the words of Robin Sharma, my mentor, go look on my YouTube channel. It's Jasper Basson, Accounting, Tax and Habits. It's some fundamental ideas for entrepreneurs to look into and to utilize. And you will find the video on there, and obviously the link to any of the articles as well. So, but let's look at what, as an entrepreneur, what do I need to do today and this week to limit my risk regarding cash flow. And the first I would suggest, climb onto your accounts receivable, make sure you have your latest updated debtors, and start phoning your debtors. Make sure you get the money in as soon as possible. We're not sure exactly what's going to happen, but make sure that you don't have a huge amount of accounts receivable outstanding. I think that's one of the biggest things that you can start doing right now. It's one of your assets that's out there. It's on the books, but it's not cash in the hand, and make sure you get the cash in hand. So very first idea. The second idea, get in contact with your banker and look at your credit scoring. If you don't have a bank overdraft, or if you have a bank overdraft, look at the potential of increasing that. I will never advise anybody to just merely get a bank overdraft just for the sake of it, but it's a great way of limiting your risk currently, and make sure you have cash available in the next 3 to 6 months. So contact your business banker. Very important. Do this week. Speak to your accountant if you need any financial statements, but make sure everything that you need to do this week. If there's a lockdown, everybody will freak out. Everything will stand still. It's already very quiet. So get access to cash as soon as possible. Then something I could also advise, I've recently started working with somebody very close to us regarding invoice discounting, invoice factoring, and merchant cash advances. Something very great is if you're a restaurant, merchant cash advances is a great way of utilizing additional cash based on your turnover and the history of your turnover. They basically validate you on your credit card transactions of the last prior 6 months. It's a great way to utilize some cash. And invoice discounting, invoice factoring is basically similar, basically the same. It's just the structure that's changed a bit, but in essence, you can utilize your invoices that you already issued to customers, and by their permission, you can actually discount it to a third party that will provide you cash right on the spot within about 72 hours. And the great thing about invoice discounting or invoice factoring for me is that the risk is limited in the sense that you actually just sell one invoice, so you can't really overextend yourself with debt, because you can only get so much. You get vetted, your company get vetted before the time, and then every customer, every customer and every invoice gets validated before you actually get a payment out. So, but you generally get the payment within 72 hours, and you get about 70 to 80% of the amount of the invoice. And then in your terms, that's potentially 30 or 60 days generally, you get the difference, less obviously the fees that the discounting party will take. So something also to look into. Just a quick reminder to grab your gift pack for entrepreneurs in the link below. It's a gift pack for entrepreneurs to the value of 57,000 Rand, free of charge. All you need to do is activate it. Part of that gift pack for entrepreneurs is a voucher of 3 months for 3 months free accounting services from a company, Dryk Holdings. All you need to do is activate the gift pack voucher in the link below, and we will be in contact with you as soon as you've done that. Some of the companies actually started to freeze their new applications in this time. I received one of the email from one of the parties today that said they will not take any new applications. So if you are in the market to do invoice discounting, invoice factoring, especially those two, be in contact with me. I can refer you to the right party. I think it's something that you can really access quick cash on actual assets and actual data that's on your books, and a really great way of gearing and getting some cash and liquid amounts into your business. I just want to see if there's anything else that I've missed that I really want to advise on. And then to move a bit away from applying from cash, but I think it's never been this important to take absolute personal responsibility of your finances. If you're not using a real-time accounting package like Sage 1, Xero, QuickBooks currently, speak to your accountant, and most of our clients have access to the Sage 1 accounting, and they can see real-time figures on there. But there's really 4 items that you really need on your figures that you really need daily, and that's your accounts receivable, your accounts payable, your cash in the bank, and potentially your inventory or your work in process. So those 4 items is really important for you to know on a daily basis. Especially currently, you need to really have your fingers on your finances and really understand where your money, exactly where is your money, and how to start budgeting and managing your money. So it's never been this crucial to have an online accounting system and also be very close to your accountant. If you haven't spoken to me in a while, please be in contact with him. If I'm your accountant, please be in contact with me, and let's work through this together. Like I said in the beginning, we're all in this process together, and it's never been a greater time to assist and stand together and start assisting each other. Each of us do have amazing capabilities and basic amazing points, and let's start tapping into each other's great capabilities, and let's start helping each other. It's never been a better time. So just on the point of accounting, and the idea of this today was not any way to advertise, but we have a 3 months free monthly accounting services. It's a gift pack for entrepreneurs. I'll put it in the link afterwards. It's a gift pack for entrepreneurs to the value of 57,000 Rand, and part of that gift pack is a 3 months free monthly accounting services. So if you're not a client of ours yet, send me a direct message or comment below, and I will make sure somebody of the office will be in contact with you. We run you through a 3 months accounting program. We assist you. You have access to a whole office at Dryk Holdings, and we will give you all the value that we can give in those 3 months. Obviously after that as well, but we will give you 3 months free value, and you can decide after that if you want to continue with us But I think, especially in this time that we are, the next 3 months will be tough. So if you're not part of our accounting community yet, please subscribe on that gift pack for entrepreneurs. Be in contact with us, and we will make sure that we get you on the 3 months free monthly accounting package as soon as possible. Very important. It's only for new clients, clients not currently on our monthly accounting books. Obviously, again, if you're part of our monthly accounting clients, make sure that you work closely with us. Set up a call with me if you need to. Just merely being a brainstorm with you, being a soundboard there for you. I see, from my side, I see a lot of accounting clients every single day. I know their fears. I know the challenges. I also know the great achievements of them. So if you have any questions, any fears, please be in contact with us. We're truly there to help. And lastly, I think the coronavirus, and with us being in almost like a lockdown, and potentially tomorrow in a lockdown, it's never been this important to get your business online. If you currently do workshops and you do it in conferences, start doing it online. Start marketing yourself online to do online consulting, online conferences, online webinars. If you do offline training of any sort, you can, even if it's like something like personal training, get somebody to assist you and get yourself online and start promoting online services that you can do. Not just in this time. I think it's a great time to encourage us and to force us into start building our businesses in the online sector as well. I've been I'm very blessed to have an amazing partner for the last about 6 years, that we have, in our part-time basis, start creating a company called Lead Optimizers, where we generate online leads in niche markets for business owners and for ourselves. So for the last about 7 years, we built about 45 websites in niche markets that we assist entrepreneurs all over South Africa with online leads in their specific niche market. And in that time, in that 6 or 7 years, I've seen such a big improvement and movement in the online market. When we started about 6 or 7 years ago, I think we were part of about 5 people that was part of the online community and generating online sales and doing a lot of online activity. Now there's a lot more people, but there's definitely place for you. So if you don't have the capability of getting online, speak to us. I've got, like I said, an amazing partner that deals with the SEO, the online part of it. I'm the financial director of Lead Optimizers, but we will be able to assist you to start creating some sort of online sector or something for you online that in your specific market and in your specific niche. So be in contact with us, and let's see if we can help you. Part of the gift pack for entrepreneurs that I've just mentioned a bit some time ago in this chat is a 1 hour consultation with my partner that he will run you through and evaluate exactly where you are in your business, in your online business, if anything, and we can start working out the plan for you to assist you to move forward with your online business. So if you already have online business, we can just supplement some of the items on there. If you don't have anything, it's very important to really get going and get your business online as soon as possible. So thank you very much. I'm not sure. I'm just going to find out while you are here if there's any questions that I have from my PA next to me. Is there anything else that anybody asked on WhatsApp? I know on WhatsApp there was a few two concerns, and I think the one I've really almost answered already, but just to read the biggest challenge: how do I make sure that I have enough money to pay my employees, and also how do I deal with my landlord. So I think the first resort is, if you're at a stage where you are very scared that you can't pay your employees for the next month, 2, 3, and you do have a landlord that you need to pay rent to, and you are afraid of what might happen regarding the business and the landlord, I think, again, this week, you need to take action on all these items that I've mentioned in this week. It's not something we can delay. We as South Africans have a tendency to try to delay everything, and it's crucial to get to your banker, start making plans to get cash flow. And also, if you have a landlord and you're worried about that, make an appointment with the landlord. Nothing is better than communication. At any time with creditors, it's always the best way to actually communicate with them. Speaking to them and raise your concerns about the next, let's call it 6 months, and discuss it with your landlord and see if you can get any rental discount through this period, maybe also a payment holiday. But speak to your landlord. It's important to open up all the various options. Employers, again, if you think about there's no way you can pay them, I think start having conversation with them right now, and don't wait up till the last day or two before you give them a surprise of, I can't pay you, or I don't have any work for you anymore. Make sure you communicate with your employees frequently going forward. Same with your clients. It's a stressful time for everybody. Some of the employees just will keep quiet, but all of them will have worries about what's coming. It's a stressful time for everybody. But when we keep communicating, it's a good lesson overall with creditors. In the best of times, communicate with creditors. Don't run away. Don't answer phone calls. That's generally what a lot of people tend to do, because you're afraid to confront the creditor with what's happening. We are all human. All business owners, me included, have been through difficult times, dark times. So don't be ashamed or afraid to speak to your creditors. It's never been this important to speak to them. Over communicate if you need to. So again, go back to your landlord and employees. If you believe it's only a short-term issue for your business, go back to the first part of the video where I suggested make sure all your accounts receivable are getting collected as soon as possible. This week is crucial that you spend a lot of time on your accounts receivable. Get as much money in as possible that will carry you for the next 3 months. Go to your banker, apply for overdrafts, look at your credit score at the bank, and see what you can do to raise potential additional cash available for you for the next 3 to 6 months. And lastly, to recap, send me a DM if you are looking for potential invoice discounting or invoice factoring, where you can actually access cash right now in this week for any accounts on your H analysis, any accounts receivable that's outstanding. So very important. I think that's about it. If you have any other questions, you can post it on the link below. I will post this whole video on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, Jasper Basson, Accounting, Tax and Habits. And you can also find a lot of other, especially I'm focused currently on hi Des, hope you are well. Thank you for your comment. I really currently focus a lot on the coronavirus and the implication for small business owners, and almost trying to put something on daily currently, just to be of value and of assistance for small business owners. So thank you very much for watching, and like I said, go like the YouTube channel Jasper Basson, Accounting, Tax and Habits, And I look forward to meeting you there or in any other social media platform.
To grab your gift bag for entrepreneurs in the link below. It's a gift bag for entrepreneurs to the value of 57,000 Rand, free of charge. All you need to do is activate it. Part of that gift bag for entrepreneurs is a voucher of 3 months for 3 months free accounting services from a company, Dryk Holdings. All you need to do is activate the gift bag voucher in the link below, and we will be in contact with you as soon as you've done that.